Okay, so when your bowl is letter hard, now it's time to trim a foot on the bottom. So how do you trim a foot? You need a bat again, so make sure you put your bat on the wheel. Get a sponge that's just damp and dampen your bat. This helps the bowl to stick to it. Assuming you were perfectly centered, you're gonna put your bowl on the bat, and with my finger I'm gonna see, so I'm locking my arm, I'm locking my hand. I'm gonna see if I have to get it in the center again, right? So wherever it touches my finger, and then it does not touch my finger, I know I need to put it back in the center. This might take some practice. Now I'm good. See that it touches my finger the entire time. The other thing you're gonna need is some clay, because you need to stick the bowl to the bat. So gently press it down, get some clay wads. I'm gonna use 3. So this is holding my bowl in place. The other thing you're gonna need is a trimming tool, and I like to use a carving tool. The other thing I like to use, because it helps me keep the bowl in place, is just an old lid from a jar. So I can put my finger on there and push the pressure down when I'm trimming it. So I'm gonna push this down, use my trimming tool, and I'm gonna get rid of some excess clay here, because it's always kind of thicker at the bottom of your bowl. And then I am going to trim a foot ring on it. I think that's a good start. And I'm going to use the flat part of the carving tool for a foot ring. I'm going to lock my elbows again on my knees. I'm going to go straight down. This is the outside of my foot ring. Now I measured it, so I know I have a 1/4 inch right here in the center. So I know it's a little thicker up here, which means I can go a little deeper. And now I'm getting the inside out. If it helps you, you might want to draw the inside ring first, and then again with your flat side, I'm going to trim this away. I like to keep this part curved, so it follows the curve of the bowl. So right here in the center is going to not be as deep as right here, right next to the foot ring. And now I'm going to clean the edges. Get it rounded. Same on the outside. And I should get rid of this, right? It should be a nice smooth transition in. Also, this is still very thick. I can either use my carving tool or I can use a trimming tool. I'm going to use a trimming tool. while on the wheel, I'm gonna clean the foot ring. Hold on, I got some clay here. With my sponge. I'm gonna get it nice and rounded and clean. Same with the bottom. So you don't see any trimming markings. There you go. That's how you trim a foot ring.